Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, and this video will be previewing day 2 of the April meeting at Cheltenham for tomorrow's horse racing action. Was not a bad first day for us in the end. We did have a nice winner to start with, and a lot of our horses that we selected today did run well, they did play, so it wasn't a bad day today. We probably just about were up on the day, but hopefully we can continue the form into tomorrow and improve. And the first race starts tomorrow, where actually all the races tomorrow are all mares races, so we're looking at female horses here. The first race comes in the 205, and I'm going to be going for Indefatigable as our first selection tomorrow in the first race. 7-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Paul Webber, and Gavin Sheehan is booked for the ride. This horse has probably definitely got the best piece of form on offer, and that was her effort last time out when she finished 5th in the Mares Novice Hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival. It was a very good race, very competitive as well. There was a lot of mares running in it, and this horse did very well to finish in the frame. Also as well, she had some decent runs in the bag beforehand, where she finished second at Doncaster and Taunton in some decent races. And I just think tomorrow, even though she is short enough, I think she's probably got the best bits of form on offer, and she's the one they've all got to beat. So that's going to be the tip there. We then go to the 240 for the second race on the card, and I thought Graceful Legend at 6-1 could go well tomorrow. Trained by Cheltenham Festival winning trainer Ben Case, who obviously won the Grand Annual, and Max Kendrick is booked for the ride tomorrow, claiming a handy £5. This horse won at Newbury last time out, and I was actually there that day when she beat a good handy field of male horses by 4 lengths. She jumped really well and travelled like the best horse. Now she's going to be receiving quite a bit of weight tomorrow, thanks to Max Kendrick's £5 claim from the favourite, and I think that could definitely count for a lot in this race. And this horse has definitely been a good horse so far this season, had some nice bits of form throughout the season, and I just think at 6-1 she's a good each way bet, and I think she's definitely got to make the frame tomorrow, and I would rather be siding with her than the favourite, so that's going to be my selection there. We then go to the 315 with a horse called Agusta Gold, 13-2 bookmakers currently at the moment, trained by Mags Mullins, and Danny Mullins is booked for the ride tomorrow. Both are coming over for Ireland for this race, and this horse is a pretty decent mare, to be honest with you. She finished third in a grade 3 novice hurdle for mares at Limerick last time out, which was a good effort. She could be potentially well treated tomorrow from the English handicapper off a mark of 125. She has some good form over in Ireland in handicaps, and also as well against some decent novices, and I think at 13-2 tomorrow she's a very good each way bet, and she's going to be the tip there. We then go to the 315, and I think the obvious is the way to go here with Molly Childers, currently the 5-2 favourite, trained by Stuart Edmonds, who does very well with his mares, and Kieran Gethins is booked for the ride. Finished 4th last time at Warwick against the boys, which was actually probably quite a decent run, even though it did look on the telly that day maybe she did just lack a bit of class. But off a mark of 130 in this field, she does have to give weight away, but I think she's the most solid option, and I thought it was quite a tricky race, but that probably would be where my final selection would go, Molly Childers. We then go to the 425, and I'm going with a horse here called Tazka, 5-1 with bookmakers at the moment, for the Moore family. Jamie Moore booked for the ride, riding for his dad Gary Moore. This horse finished third in a decent juvenile race at Newbury last time out, where the forms worked out really well. The second place horse that day was Legal History of the David Pipe team, and David Pipe's runner went on to win Ascot next time out in a very decent race there on their jumps finale day. So Tazka for me, off a nice handicap mark, rated in the mid 110s, could go very well tomorrow, and I think the dry of the ground definitely will suit this horse, so that's good there. No rain forecasted tomorrow at Cheltenham, and I think a 5-1 this is a good solid bet to go close tomorrow, and that's going to be my tip there. We then go to probably my strongest fancy on the card for the whole day, and that's the 455. We're going with Happy Diva here. She's clearly got the best form on offer, trained by Kerry Lee and Richard Patrick, booked for the ride. Actually unseated last time in a valuable handicap at Newbury, but the time before that her form stacks up very well. Won at Huntington, beating Magic of Light, who finished second in the English Grand National at Aintree a couple of weeks ago. She ran against Surname, who's obviously one of the best horses in training at the moment, even though he is officially rated the best horse, or he was, I'm not sure if he is still now. Also as well, she had some decent form behind ASO, who finished second in the Ryanair behind Frodon. She's definitely the classiest mare, probably even turning up at Cheltenham tomorrow, and I think at a track where she's run well out before, back against her own sex, she can really stamp her authority tomorrow, and that's going to be my selection there. In the bumper, I thought you could have quite a few goes at this, to be honest with you, but the one I sided with at a bit of a price is a horse called Czech Her Out. And this horse is 12-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Michael Scudamore, and Liam Treadwell's but for the ride. Now this horse didn't really show anything really on debut when she ran at Uttoxeter, but then last time out at 40-1 she really did put it up to a nice mare of Warren Greatorex in the bumper at Taunton. I think she would have come on from that. She's related to some decent types as well, and I think tomorrow she could be there or thereabouts turning in on. I think she's got a good chance of going close, but you can make quite a good case for a few of these in the race tomorrow. But I thought at 12-1 she could be a bit of value, and she could definitely have come on again for that run last time out. So they're the tips for day 2 of the April meeting at Cheltenham tomorrow, and hopefully we can have some winners. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more tips here on my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter as well at LuckyLoaders15, and that's all I've got to say. So please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.